What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Advanced Warfare video here today on my channel. Today we're not going to be covering any tips or information like that, which is kind of a little bit different since we just got through launch of Advanced Warfare, and I'm bringing you guys all this content to try and better your game and to give you a better understanding of what you're getting into every time you turn on your Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. Today what we're going to be talking about, though, is some more speculation. Now, no, this isn't like a Black Ops 3 speculation video or anything like that. It's not that time of the year yet. Maybe in March or April we'll start that kind of stuff up whenever we get our first little hints, but this one rather pertains to Advanced Warfare, some speculation with the DLC that will be coming in the game. So what exactly am I talking about in speculation with the DLC? Well, I'm talking about zombies. We've known now for a while that zombies was in Advanced Warfare, and if you haven't already seen it, the Exo Survival bonus wave entitled Exo Survivor is dealing with zombies and the Manticore bomb, the fallout that happens afterwards, and we got a really sweet cutscene out of that, and it looks like it leads into a lot more, which it was later confirmed that zombies will be in DLC. However, the biggest thing that we don't know about this is how it will be in DLC, whether it's an Exo Survivor wave again at the end of whatever Exo Survival map we have. That is for time to tell. That's something that we don't have any clue on until maybe like December or early January, right before we get the actual first DLC. Now, this is where my speculation comes in. A lot of people wanted zombies from the very beginning here, simply because this was the year that we were supposed to get zombies, except we moved to a 3-year development cycle instead of 2. Treyarch is probably going to have zombies next year in whatever it may be, Black Ops 3, a new title, whatever it is, it's probably going to have zombies or some iteration of it. Now, with this zombies in it and everybody wanting zombies, what could this mean now for the DLC? Without stepping on Treyarch's turf, Sledgehammer did a really good job at implementing zombies into their game. They were very different from what we've seen in Treyarch's iteration of zombies, and it's something that is still just as awesome, if not a little bit creepier than what we saw with Treyarch's games. So the biggest thing that stood out to me with watching the gameplay and the cutscenes was the fact that the zombies reminded me a lot of the World War Z-esque zombies and that kind of style. And if you haven't seen the cutscene already, at the very end, our Gideon gets taken by one of the zombies and pulled out from the warbird that they were in, so this leaves a lot of open doors into what we could possibly see. Now, my theory behind all of this is that there is not going to be any more Exo Survival within Advanced Warfare. Maybe the actual game mode will still be called Exo Survival, kind of stuff like that. The way that we saw the first couple of maps in launch and the Exo Survival, I don't think that we're going to be seeing that in DLC at all. What I think is that from here on out, it's going to be Exo Survival with zombies. So how in the world would that work? Well, with my thinking, the way that it was, it's all chronological. It's one giant timeline. The first of the maps were just normal Exo Survival, then the Manticore or DNA bomb goes off, infects everybody in the map riot, and then probably somewhere else in the world too, like a global event, something similar like that, whatever it may be. That part is still a little bit vague in my theory. It's open for interpretation, but what it would lead up to is that we have to go out and find a cure if there is one, similar to what World War Z had and similar things like that, where we were pretty much in a zombie apocalypse, but not to the point where there was no hope. Now, Treyarch zombies didn't really have any sort of hidden agenda for a cure, something like that. It mainly focused on the zombies and our storyline within that. So that is my thinking. We're gonna have to go out, find a cure, find Gideon first off whenever he was pulled into the zombies, and that's how I think the DLC will go about this season in the season pass and all that kind of stuff. Now, marketing wise, this would actually make a great deal of sense to Activision and Sledgehammer. Firstly, let's talk about what the fans want. That's something that Sledgehammer has always been trying to do with this game, trying to implement the best of everything so that they can please as many people as possible. That's something that is just great for their studio, and this zombies was something that so many people outcried for, simply because, like I said earlier, it was the year of zombies if it didn't switch over to the 3-year development cycle. Now, with that being said, a lot of people still said, oh, it's Treyarch's thing, you can't step on their turf. Well, if we're going a completely different route, but the theme is still zombies, well, then it does kind of do both. It pleases both crowds. The zombies lovers that wanted something zombies-wise gets their zombies, and then the people that didn't want them to really touch Treyarch's thing, it doesn't really touch it. So it is a nice best of both worlds combination right there. And then also the whole thing with like leading up into it, the Exo Survivor wave and all that, it was just testing the water in my opinion. I really think that this was just all one drawn out thing where they can just come back to it and give everybody what they initially wanted from the very start while making people think that they weren't actually going to get it. So that's my thoughts on this whole DLC season, where we're going to be leading with the Exo Survival. going into the first DLC map pack. So that's all for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comment section down below. What do you think of this theory? Do you guys think it's completely bogus, or do you agree with me 100%? So if you did like the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace video, would you like that? I was greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to the best Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. Any new news and information, you guys know exactly how to find out right here up on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name's been Nikolai Espresso. As always, hope you're having a great day. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.